Hey guys, what's going on? Garenax here, bringing you another video on 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. So I was researching on PvP teams and I found some teams that are very interesting, relating to the few new characters that are recently released. So those are like Blue Demon Meliodas, Blue Lillia and Valenty. So the teams can range from really offensive to really defensive. And right now in top 100 PvP, there's also a hybrid team. So I just want to share with you how these teams actually work, so that we can all learn how to build our own teams in the future. And of course, all credits goes to the original creator of these teams. So this is the team that I want to show you. This is the offensive team. We have Blue Demon Meliodas, Blue Lillia, Howzer, and Red Grimoire on the sub. So when Blue Lillia was first released, this team immediately became a really hot team, and almost everyone is running them in both geared and ungeared PvP. So the idea behind this team is to have Demon Meliodas and Howzer to cleave all your opponent's unit so much that either they die right on the first turn, or they lost so much health that they can't really heal back up, so that you can finish them off in the second turn. So for all three of them, you want to build them with pierce rates. So Meliodas and Howzer will be able to take advantage of the multiplier from their skills, and Lillia will give them a higher boost in pierce rates from her passives. So the downside to this team is that your CC may be quite low because you are missing the attack substats. So as we know, CC mainly comes from attack, defense and health. So the substats does contribute a little bit to CC, but not as much as the three main stats. So having pierce rate substats instead of attack substats will definitely hurt your CC quite a bit. So that's why for Red Grimoire, we want to go with the standard health defense set, so that we boost up the CC that is lost from those pierce rates. So of course, for your PvP fight, you also want to have pierce rate food, so that you increase your pierce even further and thus increase your damage even further. So the next team I'm going to show you is a defensive team. So we have Valenty, Green Merlin, Red Gother, and also Green Gale Thunder. So the idea behind this team is to be really tanky with a very high resistance and very high defense from Valenty and Gale Thunder, and just slowly take your time to control your opponent's alt gauge and do damage using Merlin and Gother. So Valenty's passive significantly reduces the opponent's pierce rate based on her resistance, so that will significantly reduce the damage you will take. Merlin will control the ults and also gives the entire team a defensive barrier. Gother provides the attack disable and the upgrades for the more damage to the team, and also his ult controls the ult gauge as well. And Gale Thunder on the sub for the 30% defense related stats boost. So this whole team has a really high resistance and really high defense, and for the food, you want to eat resistance food to boost up that resistance even further. So using this team, the match will usually take quite some time, but the team usually has a high win rate. So those are the offensive and defensive teams, and what I'm showing you right now is a hybrid between those two. So we have Valenty, Lillia, Blue Demon Meliodas and Howzer on the sub. So Valenty will reduce the pierce rate of the opponent's team, so this ensures that you take lesser damage. Lillia will boost the pierce rates for Demon Meliodas, and she is also the one that controls the ult gauge and provides some heal to the team. Meliodas is there to cleave the entire team. So we took out Merlin and Gother because this team doesn't rely on ult to finish the job. So there is no need to have Merlin on a team for that extra ult gauge at the start. And nowadays, most of the time, you actually face Demon Meliodas in the opponent's team as well. Gother's attack disable doesn't work on Demon Meliodas when he has 4 or less ult gauge, which is most of the time. And Gother's ult gauge control is on his ult, so it's relatively more difficult to use it. So that's why we have took out these two units. On the sub, we usually see two options. You can use Howzer for the human's basic stats boost, So this will give a stats boost to Lillia and Valenty. Also, everyone will see Demon Meliodas as a threat and will try to take him out first. So if your Demon Meliodas really does goes down, so Howzer can come up to the team and be the cleave. Or if you want to play more defensively to ensure that the whole team survives, you could also use Gil Thunder on the sub for the 30% defense related stats boost. So this will ensure that your team survives and Demon Meliodas will continue to be your main damage dealer. So these teams are the top teams that people are running at the moment, and it's definitely very interesting. So I guess I will build up my Valenty and give these teams a try. So if you have any other team comps that you are using in PvP, do share with us in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. That's it for today. Take care and have a great day ahead.